Good morning, Your Honors. The matter before the court is the case entitled Robert Conway v. Bobby Joe Belden and Kevin Keefe, case number 25 AP 007. Appellant Robert Conway is self-represented and is appearing by phone. Appellee Bobby Joe Belden is self-represented.
Okay, thanks very much. Mr. Conway and Ms. Belden, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and we can hear both of you. You understand each of you will have 5 minutes. We'll try to give you an alert before your time is up, and we're going to start, of course, with the appellant, Mr. Conway. So please go ahead, sir.
Yes, I'm asking the courts to give me a time and dates to get my stuff out of the garage and allow me to get my things that the defendant took out of the garage that was in the garage at the time of the sale. For an example, side-by-side mule, Kawasaki Mule 2004. And also there's salamanders, stools, chairs that were in the office. I've got tip-ups, portable fishing shanty, got 3 sleds, different sizes, wood rack, trailer tires. I have all pictures of everything that was in the garage and witnesses and things that are now out of the garage. When I had a lawyer that we walked through and did a check over and took pictures. And I would just like to get that stuff set as a date because I have a court order and it keeps getting pushed off for, I believe, no reason. It's been going on here almost 4 years. And I'd like the reimbursement of me not be able to use my tools and my equipment that's in the garage that I was not allowed to get to because Social Security says I'm allowed to make $1,100 a month. And I would just like to, get that, as I've got, around $300,000 worth of tools and equipment inventory in the garage, or it was in the garage, if it hasn't been moved out by now. And that's it for this moment right now.
All right. Okay. It's fine for you to reserve the rest of your time, and we'll turn to Ms. Belden. Please, you understand, again, you have 5 minutes. We'll try to give you an alert. So go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm honestly not really sure why we're at Supreme Court. We had a case on December 17th, where Mr. Conway tried to hold me, I believe, in contempt for not allowing him on property. The judge saw that I was allowing him on property. He was just showing up, with 10 people trying to get on property at the last second. So after court, we made a date for him to come on property. I also asked for enforcement because Mr. Conway is seeking enforcement for himself on this, on the court order, but not for what enforcement, which was for my hat. He has property of mine. He's refusing to give back. When he came on property, he stole more items out of the garage, fixtures from the garage. We're talking lights. We're talking the furnace. He took a wood stove that was built in, just taken right out. So I was asking for enforcement for that order. And Mr. Conway is just using the Supreme Court to stop enforcement and has been dragging this all along just so that he can get, he can walk on property and just take anything he wants, but does not have to pay the thousands of dollars he owes me or any of the property he has actually stolen off of here and refuses to return. And we're talking hundreds of thousands, I believe. So, and like I said, he was absolutely allowed. We had an appointment for January 9th for him to come on property when I was served a notice that the Superior Court had to stop my enforcement and wait for this Supreme Court thing to be finished. I honestly thought he was upset with the court first. I had no idea that this turned into him getting access to the property, which he had for January 9th. Until he stopped all enforcement and all things. And that's where we're sitting. I have no idea what's going on and why we're at Supreme Court. I was giving him access. His last date was April 28th, and I believe he's done. I don't think he should be on property anymore. And that's honestly where I stand. I just want my enforcement done now. I've given him everything, all access to that garage. And he refuses to, enforce anything else. He wants the Supreme Court to go back to June of, I think, 2024 to re-litigate that whole argument. And that's all I have to really say.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
How much time does the appellant have, please?
Appellant has 3 minutes, 13 seconds remaining.
Okay. Mr. Conway,
Yes, Your Honor.
please go ahead.
Yes, the things in the garage, okay, as I have an appraisal here, when the appraisal came, that I was selling that property, as the garage was bare walls, nothing was included. She did not write anything down, the appraisal. As far as what was there, she wrote down what was going to be left in the house, and that was it. But I left over approximately $4,000 to $5,000 worth of furniture in the house that I didn't have to, but I did. So as far as the stuff in the garage, I did not steal anything. It's the bare walls. It's all my stuff per the appraisal and the banks because they did not write anything down. And I would just like to get all my stuff that was in the garage and the stuff that was moved out of the garage, there's window air conditioners, 5 of them, I believe, that were taken out of my office in the garage and moved out into my Tahoe. And, I'm not trying to push anything over. She admitted last time we were in court that everything outside the garage she was holding for me, had no problem. Everything in the garage, she allowed me there for 3 years, and she told me, everything was under oath. So I don't understand why I can't get my stuff that's outside the garage when she admitted that and agreed to everything outside that I could leave it stuff there. So all I'm asking for is set dates to get my stuff as soon as possible of the stuff that was taken out of the garage and the stuff that's in the garage. And I did, ask her a couple times about that going in there. But my thing was, when I pulled up the courts, the other thing was that I didn't ask to put a hold on this stuff. I asked the other courts, in the Supreme Court, to allow me to get my stuff off the property outside. And I have written several letters to that case. So it wasn't trying to stop it. I was hoping to get my stuff out of the garage while waiting for this case to come to get the rest of the stuff outside. And I believe that's pretty much my statement.
Okay, thank you very much. Please call the conclusion of the hearing.
The next hearing for the court will follow